Love Monster by Rachel Bright. This is a monster. Hello, monster. I think you'll agree he's a bit funny looking, to say the least. He lives in a world of cute, fluffy things, which makes being funny looking pretty darn hard. You might have noticed that everybody loves kittens and puppies and bunnies. You know, cute, fluffy things. But nobody loves a slightly hairy, I suppose a bit googly-eyed monster. Or monster. This might be enough to make a monster feel, well, a bit down in the dumps. But not being a moping around sort, he decided to set out and look for someone who'd love him just the way he was. He looked high, he looked low, he looked middle-ish, he looked inside and outside. More than once he thought that maybe, just maybe, he'd found what he was looking for. But as it turned out, things were never quite as they seemed. Yes, it would be fair to say that his search did not go well. And then it didn't go well some more. It didn't go well for such a long time, in fact, that it began to get dark and scary and, well, not very nice. So the monster, having lost all his oomph, decided it was time to give up and go home. But in the blink of a googly eye, everything changed. You see, sometimes, when you least expect it, love finds you. And Groggle's Monster Valentine by Diana Murray and illustrated by Bats Langley. It was Valentine's night in the dark forest, and Groggle was still working on his card. It had to be perfect because it was for Snarlina, his beast friend in the whole wide world. He found just the right heart-shaped leaves. Then he gathered up some bog slime and squirted in bold, gluey letters. Groggle admired his work. "Wow," he said, "this looks horribly good." He couldn't wait to show Snarlina. There was only one problem. He had a monster appetite. Groggle tried again. And again. "Ah," he growled, "I will not eat another Valentine." To make sure he was not hungry, Groggle whipped up his favorite snack, ants on a log. He munched and munched until his belly was good and full. "The next card will be the best of all," he said. There was so much he wanted to say. Then he made a few extras just in case. Groggle decorated each card with care. He sprinkled them with shiny beetle glitter and tied on snake bows. They looked really awfully good. Groggle licked his lips. And they tasted even better. He would go to Snarlina's house with what was left. Groggle sighed. At least he'd saved one last bite. Snarlina flung the door open and growled. Groggle groaned a little, hand over the half-eaten, wrinkled, slobbery card. There was only one smudgy word left for her to read. Friend. Snarlina howled. She gnashed her sharp teeth and stomped her hairy feet, and she tossed it in her mouth and ate it. "How terribly sweet," she said with a toothy grin. Then she gave Groggle a monster hug. It was a perfect thank you for a monster Valentine.